Okay, hi guys, it's Kimberly. So I wanted to do a pregnancy tag video. I've never done one before, and I figured this would be a neat way to update all my new subscribers on my previous pregnancy with Caleb, and to also refresh my current subscribers' memories since my very first pregnancy vlog up until I think it was like 33 weeks got chopped. They got deleted. I lost them. I don't know how it happened. I didn't have backup, so I couldn't re-upload them. So I thought this would be a neat way to update and refresh you guys' memories. I got these questions. Her channel name is Jen8082. I will include her channel name in the description bar below so that you guys can check these questions out as well in her channel. And I'll also include these tag questions below my video as well. So question number 1 is, what do you wish someone told you about pregnancy? I wish somebody would have told me that all pregnancies are different, because my second pregnancy with Caleb was not the same as it was with my first. My symptoms were different, my cravings were different, and actually I didn't gain near as much weight as I did with my first. So I almost went out and started buying maternity clothes when I found out I was pregnant, but thank God I didn't, because I didn't gain the weight. I actually stayed in my regular clothes up until I had Caleb, so I never once got in maternity clothes. So, question number 2 is, what do you wish someone told you about labor and delivery? I wish somebody would have told me that I needed to have a plan B. And I'm going to go back to my first pregnancy when I had Timothy in 2006 with this question, because I went in thinking I was going to have him natural. Of course I was going to get the epidural, but I was going to have him naturally. But I ended up having to have an emergency C-section. He was too big for me to have the natural way, and I went in for the C-section, and it was just kind of scary. I didn't have a plan B. I didn't expect it, so it was very unplanned. Question number 3. How did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? With Caleb, when I found out I was pregnant, I was really, really excited, because in 2009 I got pregnant, and that resulted in a miscarriage at 5 weeks and 4 days along. So after you go through a miscarriage, you automatically want to try and try again, because it kind of fills that emptiness that you have inside of you. So when I found out I was pregnant with Caleb, it was a true excitement, and I go back to that day all the time, because it's a wonderful memory. Question number 4, how did you tell Daddy? Well, Daddy was a truck driver and was gone on the road, and I kind of kept it to myself until I took the pregnancy test. But I was at home, and I was like 5 days past my period date that I should have started, and I never started. So normally I'm like 1 to 2 days late, and that's normal for me, but with it being 5, I knew something wasn't right. Besides that, my body just felt kind of blah, I was tired. And I went to the Dollar Tree, bought one of the cheap Dollar Tree tests, and I took it. And as soon as I took it, as soon as the urine hit that stick, it turned positive. It did not waste no time at all. So I called Tim up, and I told him about it, and he was really excited, because when I got back from a trip, he had all kinds of baby stuff all laid out on the kitchen table. He had baby wipes, baby bottles, bottle cleaner, toys, diapers. So he was super stoked. Question number 5, what did you feel when you delivered, emotionally and physically? When I had Caleb, emotionally, I was nervous, because I knew I was going in for surgery, and anything can happen while you're laying on the operating table. So the nerves were getting to me, and I was very scared. I was just ready to get it done and over with. That way I could get back to my normal self and not have to be so nervous anymore about the C-section. Physically, I didn't feel anything, because I was given the epidural. Well, actually it was a spinal block, which serves the same purpose as an epidural. And only it numbs you from the waist down it numbs you from, it numbs you from the waist down. It doesn't numb you from like here down, like an epidural does. So physically I didn't feel a thing. Up until about 24 to 28 hours later, when that numbing medicine started wearing off and I had to get up and start walking around, that was when the pain started kicking in, because recovery is rough after a C-section. It is no fun at all. but it was my second time, so it wasn't as bad. Number 6, how long after you delivered did it take you to feel normal physically again? It's been 3.5 months since I've had Caleb, and I'm just now feeling like I didn't even have a kid. I'm just now feeling that way. As far as the pain goes, the pain was completely gone within a month and a half, but I'm just now getting back to my normal self. My hormone levels getting leveled out because I was going through postpartum depression, and I had to take a antidepressant for that, and I done did that and quit taking it, and that's completely gone now. So I'm feeling back to my normal self again. Let's see, question number 7. What is the best thing about being a mom or new mom? Well, since I'm already a mom, the best thing I would say about being a mom is, you know, getting to see your children grow up, and hitting all the milestones and taking those big steps in life, because those are memories you can't get back. So pictures and videos are awesome to do that with. Hang on just a minute because the little one's crying. Okay guys, well, we got a little bit of company with us now. He just woke up from his nap. Okay, so where were we at? What is the best thing about being a mom or a new mom? Having this little guy, yeah. And seeing all his smiles, his very first laugh. I love it. I love watching all these new milestones that they hit. Let's see. Number 8. What is the most unexpected thing about being a new mom? Let's see. When I first got pregnant with Timothy, I had it in the back of my head that it was going to go this way. My baby, I didn't expect that babies cry. I didn't expect that you were going to lose sleep. I didn't expect that I was going to miss out on, friend time, because I was only 17 when I got pregnant with him, so I was still young. I was in high school, and I missed out on a lot, but, looking back, I don't mind it at all, because I enjoy being a mother, and it's one of the best gifts God ever granted me with. So, but one of the most unexpected things about being a new mom is you don't get the sleep you once did, and you have to learn patience. Question number 9 is, do you miss being pregnant? Yes and no, obviously. The beginning of the pregnancy, I do miss it because it's, when you first start to get that baby bump, and it's so cute, and everybody's all focused on you and the baby, and you get to hear the baby's heartbeat for the first time. You get to find out what the gender is and reveal it to all your family and friends. So, those kinds of things are very missed. But as far as the end of the pregnancy goes, I will honestly say I do not miss nothing about that. I couldn't sleep. I was getting Charlie horses all the time. I couldn't fit into some of my regular clothes. I had to get some of the bigger size clothes, even though I never got into maternity. But I don't like maternity clothes. I don't know why. I just never did. Let's see. I don't miss the morning sickness either. That was totally, I hated that. Let's see, question number 10. How many children do you want, and how do you want to space them, and why? For right now, since it was just 3.5 months ago that I delivered this little guy, I am going to say, these are my last 2. I really don't want no more. I'm 24 years old. I kind of want to have, I want these 2 to grow up and, do their own thing. But, I'm sure later on down the road, I'll get to the point where I decide to have another one. But as of right now, not anytime soon do I want to. I want Caleb to grow up, and I want Junior to get older and do things, and I want to focus my attention on them too for right now. But, honestly, if I was to get pregnant again anytime soon, I wouldn't regret it at all, because being a mother is wonderful. Let's see. Question number... Oh, wait, I didn't even finish that question. How do you want to space them and why? Well, I spaced Junior and Caleb, which I probably confused all. Timothy goes by Junior as well. But they're spaced 5.5 years apart. So that to me is a perfect time to space in between your children, because Timothy loves to help me out, and he is a big help, and he loves to interact with his little brother. He's just a really big help, and I like that time frame before you have another child. So, because I know it's got to be hard for those parents out there that have like a newborn and they've got like a 1-year-old, you know. So it's like you're basically pregnant for 2 years. I know that's got to suck for some, but I know you look back and it's very rewarding. So, let's see, question number 11. This is the last question. Is it hard for you to see how fast they grow up, and how do you handle this? This is a really odd question, because those of you that have been following me and watching my videos, you know that I posted a video yesterday titled Hard to Let Go. And that was based on my oldest son, Timothy, starting school. I find it very hard to see how fast they grow up, and it's very hard for me to handle with Timothy right now, because he was my firstborn. And when he's gone at school, I look at him and I see Junior in him. Like, they're a spitting image of each other, like at this age. He looks so much like his brother. I mean, they could have passed for twins if Timothy was his age. So, but I don't mind them growing up, because they're going to have to eventually. But, you know, you want to keep them yours forever, and they're only yours for a short time. Because they're going to grow up, and they're going to be independent, and they're going to do things for themselves, and then they're only going to look up to you for advice. And you're so used to doing things for them, but as soon as they get older, you know, they do things for themselves, and then they'll come back to you for advice. So you only have these little guys for a short time, so enjoy it while you got them. Yeah. Well, that is the last question, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 3.5-month postpartum belly shot for you guys, since I haven't done one in a little while. So let's do that, and then if you have any questions or comments, just post them below this video, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Okay. Alright, little man. Okay, so here's the belly. I got like this little bit of pudge that's hard to lose. I can't really do sit-ups all that great just yet, because I'm still able to feel where I had my surgery, and it feels really weird. So until that completely heals, like my muscles and everything, I'll start doing more sit-ups. But here's the front and this side. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you found this tag video helpful if any of you already had questions regarding my previous pregnancy with Caleb, since all my videos got chopped a while back. So we will talk to you guys soon. Stay with us, and we will do another update here real soon. Ain't that right? Alright guys, bye.